Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be starting on a project that I've had kicking around in the back of my mind for a really long time, and hopefully this project will solve one of the problems that I've been having with displaying my figures. And I'll kind of talk about what I mean here. Let me go ahead and show you my display cabinet. So here it is. As you can see here, it's like a tall cabinet with glass shelves, and down here at the very bottom is where I've got my Black Series figures displayed. Now, as you can see, over the years my collection has grown, and there's quite a few of them in this cabinet. And what that means is that most of them end up just standing straight up and down, and you don't really get to show off a lot of the personality that each one of these characters has. And they're very well articulated, so you can get them into some pretty crazy poses that really show off the character. So my idea and why I'm making this video series is to make a 1/12 scale or Black Series scale Jabba's throne room, and I'll throw some pictures up so that you can see kind of what I'm talking about. But what I want to kind of make this project for is to be able to display a subset of my figures in a way that seems really natural and kind of emulates the movie, and I think something that will really kind of catch your eye when you're looking at my collection. Because as it sits now, these figures, they do look nice in the cabinet, but you don't really get to see a lot of them. So I'm hoping that, maybe in the future I'll even make more dioramas to show off different subsets of these characters. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so how am I actually going to put this display together? And that is with this. This is EPS foam. Now, I hear you ask yourself, is this the best material I could use to build a diorama? No, frankly it's not. But it's what I had and what I was able to get for free. So that's why we're choosing it. Now, how am I actually going to be cutting this? With this thing. Now I hear you asking, is a table saw really the most efficient way to cut EPS foam? No, it's not. It's going to be very loud and very, very messy, but this time I have a good excuse. Before this video, I tried to buy a hot wire cutter, and they are ridiculously expensive. I mean, for such a niche tool, they really are overpriced. So we're just going to make this thing work. Alright, to begin with, we're going to cut out the pieces which will eventually become the base of our display. And fortunately for us, the actual original floor plans for the set of Jabba's Palace are available online, which makes this step way easier. It allows you to basically make a 100% accurate version of Jabba's Palace, which I'm pretty excited about. One thing I do want to mention before we start cutting, because I feel like I have to, make sure anytime you're using power tools, you have eye protection, breathing protection, and sun repellent for all of you epic gamers. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, my camera died, so it's now many hours later, and as you can see, I've used the table saw to cut out the majority of the pieces that make up the base of Jabba's throne room. But we're not done yet. There are two huge things that we need to do to kind of finish up the staircases that lead along the side of Jabba's actual throne itself. So as you can see, I've actually marked them out here and here, and we will be cutting those out to slip in these little stair pieces I haven't cut out the ones for the other side yet, but there will also be some stairs that go in there as well. So I'll go ahead and show you how I do that. So I've grabbed my little saw here, and what I'm going to be doing is cutting these pieces out. And one thing that I want to keep in mind is really this top edge is the only one that's super important. You know, if it flares out underneath, it's going to be covered up by those stair pieces that we're laying in there later. So really just the top part is the most important piece. Now, of course, we want to keep it as square as possible just for easy fit up and everything, but you know, really at the end of the day, if it goes a little wonky on the bottom, I'm not as worried about it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, that's where I think I'm going to end off for today. Honestly, for only one day's worth of work, I feel like I got quite a bit accomplished, really. And I think that it's coming together, you know, pretty well. At least, you know, this is a decent start anyway. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's something that's a little bit different from what I normally post on my channel, but this is something that I would really like to do more of. And if you like this video and want to see more of this type of content from this channel, definitely make sure to leave a like, leave a comment telling me about it, and make sure to subscribe, because that will let me know if you guys actually enjoy seeing this type of content or not. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you later.